Hi guys, so today we are going to talk about a real favourite subject of mine, your brand and your learning. And why this is so important is that learning should be part of what we do in work every single day. And our brand of the company that we work for or the people that we choose to spend our life with are critical to this, right? So your brand, your company's brand, has a significant impact on the way your employees think and feel about working for you. So in our opinion, your brand, and in many ways the epic meaning behind your brand, should be something that is intricately woven in to the training and your LMS, the learning technologies that your guys work on. So we personally believe that learning solutions should be really, really clear when you go on to your learning technology solutions that your brand is intricately woven in to the platform itself, okay? And the imagery and the style and the language, not only of the platform, but obviously the content should vibe with your brand, okay? So it should be seamless so that people feel like they are on a platform which is reflective of your brand values and the mission of your company. The other thing that's really important is that when we're thinking about our training program, sorry, Bear is having a sneeze. Bear, shush, we're in the middle of a video. So when we're thinking about rolling out a training program, what we really want to know is that we have got brand ambassadors, people who are living the brand, and also they can translate the brand message with regards to the new piece of content that is going out there. So it's really, really important that you have made your ambassadors of be that the brand or your key stakeholders very aware of how this new training program meets your brand values and supports your company mission. And the reason why, if you can use your brand as a lever to make the training more high impact, is this idea of emotional resonance. So if you have a brand that has high epic meaning, right, or is mission based, one of the reasons why that can be so powerful to leverage in a learning context is that it comes with a high degree of emotional resonance, which means that people care about your brand, and therefore if they care about your brand and your mission and your values, they're more likely to care about the training that you're trying to deliver to them. And the reason why this is so important is because emotional resonance, where it is in your brain is in your limbic brain. And what we find and what we know is that if you are utilizing emotional resonance, it is the most powerful way to change behavior. Rather than the neocortex and what's going on in your thinking brain, what we want to do is we want to make that connection with the limbic brain, which is all about emotion, in order to make that piece of training meaningful to the learner. Because if it is meaningful, they are more likely to want to do the training, they're more likely to want to change their behavior, right? So getting emotional resonance by using your epic meaning, by using your brand, is a really good way of getting people emotionally engaged and really getting them to understand the why the training is so important, so that they will deliver that all-important behavior change for you. So one of the key parts and one of the things that we use a lot when we are launching new platforms or we are launching training programs is really trying to get clarity on the epic meaning. And what we mean by epic meaning is often using a sense of purpose or using your brand in order to intertwine something that is bigger than the actual content itself. So rather than saying, right, we're going to roll out food and hygiene training, it's more about we want a healthy, place to be. So what we're looking for is we're looking to try and put meaning and a sense of purpose into the training rather than just focus on the training materials itself. So we need a really, really strong sense of purpose and strong sense of epic meaning to pull learners through a series of content to get them engaged in the journey. And that's really what we mean by understanding what the epic meaning might be. So in order to create strong epic meaning, first of all, we need to define what the learning objectives are. So what is it we are trying to do, and what is it we are trying to achieve? The next thing that we need to do is we need to brief the admin team. So we need to brief the stakeholders in the process and the admins that are going to be delivering that, so they're clear on what the epic meaning is and they can use the right language and the right tools in order to support that epic meaning. Then what we need to do is we need to customize the solution to ensure that the solution does focus and does, talk to the epic meaning, right? So that might be changing the language on the LMS, or that might be changing the story in the particular pieces of e-learning, right? So that's what we want to do. We definitely want to weave some narrative into it. So every journey has a story, right? And that's really, if we're talking about epic meaning, the epic meaning, by definition, has to have a strong narrative. So what is it you are trying to make epic? And can you actually clarify that in terms of, the narrative through the actual learning journey? Then what we want to do is we want to use epic meaning and gamification in order to provide recognition. So those people that are doing it well, we want to really provide recognition to say thank you very much for basically buying into this concept and doing a great job. And then post all of this, we can't improve if we don't ask how we can improve. So the final bit of this is making sure that we are going back to our learners and we're saying, guys, you've been through this journey, you've understood the epic meaning, you've done the training, yeah? You've seen how it pertains to our brand and how important it is to our mission. Where could we have done better? What could have we got better in order to make higher levels of impact? So hopefully that gives you some idea of the importance of your brand and the importance of your company mission statement in each individual element of your training. So it might seem that your brand is up here and your missions and your values are up here and the training is down here, but it shouldn't be like that. It should be that everything that you pride yourself about your brand and the epic meaning behind the vision and the mission of the company should be embedded into your training. And if it is, it can make it that much more impactful, and it can get the engagement levels up between everything that they do in the company on a day-to-day basis and the training. It can really solidify that relationship. So it's really important to bring your brand, your mission, your epic meaning into every single one of your training courses. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you very much. Hi guys, my name's Juliette Denny and I'm from a company called Growth Engineering. I hope that you enjoy these videos. I hope you give it a big thumbs up. I also hope that you comment and you give us some questions, because otherwise how am I going to know what you want to learn about in future? So I want your comments and I want your feedback. And then most importantly, it would be really great if you could subscribe to the channel. And then when I'm delivering out new content, and hopefully I'm answering questions that you guys have asked me, you'll know when I post another video. So thank you very much. And thank you for being part of my learning tribe.